Hey, what happens when you don't want to do something? I got to tell you what, I felt stuck today. I'm going to tell you all about that and what I decided to do instead of staying stuck. But before I do that, let me just share this one really quick thing. Welcome. This is the Self-Love Leader channel, and I'm Coach Cindy, and I'm really happy that you stopped by. Make sure you subscribe if you have a chance, because we would love to share our love and our light on you anytime that you feel like dropping in. Okay, so the whole subject here today is, what do you do when you really don't want to do something? So let me just share with you a little bit about my day. So I get up, I'm kind of rocking and rolling, life is going great. I know in my mind today is YouTube video day, and there is no, I'm not going to do YouTube video day. I'm going to put it off to next week or tomorrow or later in the day. I like to do it early. I like to do it while I'm fresh. It really helps if I've just had coffee. Anybody relate to that? So here is my challenge that I came up with is, first off, I started my day all, going forward. Everything's going just fine. And we have, I don't know why I made today my YouTube video day, because this was not the smartest thing, but you might hear in the background that the landscapers are here. And the landscapers like to do blowing machines. So I kept waiting till they were done, trying to get a video done, waiting till they're done, trying to get a video done, waiting till they're done, trying to get a video done. And if you ever do YouTube videos, and I hope you do try one if you haven't tried it before, because it's just stinking fun. Let me just share that with you. But, there's a lot of prep work. It's not like you just come on here and yap. Okay, this particular video, I'm just yapping. But the deal is you typically have a theme, you know what you're going to talk about, and you do some prep work. In this particular case, no prep work, because I realized I had got myself to a place where I was stuck. I'm like sitting in my chair, and my whole brain is literally rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat. Do you know that sound? That rat on the wheel that's going around and around and around and saying, nah, I don't want to. Nah, I don't need to do this today. I could do this another time. I could try to wake up earlier tomorrow. I know I got a bunch of stuff going on tomorrow, but I could try to do it tomorrow. Maybe I could do it the next day. I kept all these different excuses as my energy just kept on kind of, getting lower and lower and lower. And I reminded myself of a recent YouTube gentleman who's quite successful, who has thousands of followers, and most important is making a difference in people's lives. And here's what he said. He said he made a commitment to his channel that on a certain day, he was always going to do his YouTube videos. Some days he was ready, some days he wasn't, some days he knew what he was going to talk about, some days he didn't have the faintest idea. This is all part of being an entrepreneur, by the way. But he said, you know what? One day I had to show up sicker than a dog. Said, seriously, just totally too sick to be out of bed, let alone doing a video. But he made a commitment, and he wasn't going to squash that commitment just because he didn't feel good. Another time he came and did a video 10 minutes after his girlfriend had just called him and dropped him like a hot potato. I'm like, I don't know about you, but I for sure would not want to do a video after somebody had just dropped me like a hot potato. But anyway, then the next time that he came into a challenge like this, he had kind of forgotten that this particular day was his video day, and he had had a few cocktails, because, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Anyway, he'd had a few cocktails, and he realized he was pretty intoxicated. And then all of a sudden he realized, oh my God, today is my YouTube day. So he had to, polish himself up and get out there and do his YouTube videos because he made a commitment. And this is such a great story for myself for today when I don't want to do a video. Really, I really struggled getting this done. I struggled pressing the button. That's what I struggled with. But the deal is where is it that you're feeling like you don't want to do something? And then what I want you to do is check in with, where is your commitment level to doing that? And I want you to think like between 1 and 10. You know, because if your commitment level isn't an 8, a 9, or a 10, I'm going to tell you what, you're not going to do it. There's a huge chance that you're going to skate out, say, I'll do it another day, get a little bit in fear, freak out, and not do it. And here's what I'm going to tell you. My commitment level is somewhere between an 8 and a 9. I'd like to say it was a 10. I'd like to say it was way up there in a 10. That's not the truth. Because there's this little piece of me that is always wondering, hey, can I do this? Because that's what being a self-love leader is about. It's about doing when you're not quite sure and landing on your feet, or maybe tripping sometimes, and getting out there with your message. And you know, I've said this 1,000 times, but we don't always love ourselves 100%. Sometimes it's 20%, sometimes it's 80%, and sometimes it's somewhere in the middle. But if we don't take action wherever it is on that scale, we never love ourselves, because we're always in that regret energy. So let's don't live in regrets today. Let's get out, do the things that are hard, challenge ourselves, and you know what? We just might do a really good job at it. I hope you like this video. My hope for you is that you can lead a life you love, serve those you lead, by becoming a self-love leader, even if you feel like you're not quite ready. So, subscribe to the channel. If you look in the comments below, you'll see there's a link to my website, and there's some super neat stuff there for you. So come on over. Become a self-love leader. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time. And you know how this ends. You are loved.